Hello everyone, I am Niharika John Mehra. Welcome to the English workbook. So this is a very interesting session I have come up with so that you guys can practice grammar. You will be able to observe rules. You will be able to spot part of speech. If you can do that, you will be able to apply many rules as per that part of speech, right? So in this exercise, it's going to be maybe 10 to 15 minutes exercise. I will give you some questions and I will tell you how you can do it. But I'll do it in a while. Before we go ahead, make sure that you have subscribed the channel. I'm Niharika John Mehra for those who don't know me, and this is my channel, The English Workbook. Okay, I do teach on an academy and I teach English for bank exams over there. Make sure that you have also joined my Telegram channel, my Facebook page, so that whenever I come up with a new video, if there is a lesson, free one, paid one on an academy, you will get all the updates over there. I will try to keep this session more in English, okay, and I hope that will help you. And now I will tell you what is to be done. I have taken an editorial from the Hindu newspaper and I will show you slide by slide some portions of it. Actually, it was a lengthy one, so I divided it into 4 slides. I will underline a word and then I will count to 5 in my mind, because if I start timer and then I stop it and then I start it again just for 5 seconds, the work is gonna be more. And if it is just 5 seconds, I can quickly count 1 to 5. I don't want to give you more time to think, because this should be the whole exercise. The whole point of this exercise is to make you sharp in understanding that word, how it is behaving and what is the role of that word in that sentence. Okay, so I will once again quickly tell you what I'm gonna do. I will show you first slide and then I will mark couple of words over there. Okay, after that in my mind I'll say 1 2 3 4 5 likewise, and then I will tell you the answer. So whichever word I mark, you should in your mind, or maybe if you want to speak out whatever you want to do, you want to write it down, you can do that. So you have to point out, you have to answer which part of speech it is. Okay, that's simple. The whole point of this exercise is that you get sharp in the skill of understanding how grammar is behaving, how it is used in a sentence, in a paragraph. Then only you will be able to perform better in error detection, sentence correction, understanding. Na, you know rules, many of you know rules very well, but you're unable to apply. So learn to observe, learn to understand a passage, a paragraph grammatically also. And now let's begin. I think there is nothing more which is to be said at this point. I'll quickly show you the first slide. That's the first slide, and I'll start marking words. This is an adjective. Okay, how do I know it is an adjective? Because further relaxations, those words, they end with IONT, IONMENT, and all these words, they are nouns. Okay, so they are nouns, and any word that qualifies, that explains a noun is an adjective. So as soon as I underline, I will start counting 1 to 5 in my head, and that is the only time you're gonna get in order to answer that which part of speech is used over there. Sometimes, for example, I'm taking a break here. So sometimes what happen, let's say work, okay, WORK, work. Now this word is used as a noun and as a verb also. It comes under both the category. But then you have to see in the sentence in front of you, in that place which is there, which I'm marking, in that case what is the part of speech, वो कैसे वहाँ use हुआ है. So please focus on that. And moving on to next one. This is used as a verb to do something to combat the COVID-19. So that's how I understood. It is infinitive form, 2 plus be when it is verb. Here, unrelenting, it is used as adjective because we are saying although the numbers are. The numbers, this word numbers over here, it is acting as noun, the numbers. And when you have this kind of structure, she is, they are, and then you use a word that is adjective. They are impressive. These sessions are interesting. In the same manner, numbers are unrelenting, and that's what we have adjective over here. This word is adverb. It is explaining this adjective over here. So these cases are active, and in which manner they are active? They are currently active. So this one is your adverb. Okay, currently is your adverb. Okay, of wider prevalence indicated. The possibility of wider dash indicated in serology surveys. Lens, ends, meant, all these words. Wider what? If you ask this question, what? Long back I took a session where I taught you how you can understand, how you can recognize a noun in a sentence. Okay, so if you have still not watched that one, I will try pinning it over here. How to understand, how to know there is a noun in your sentence. And here, how do I know? The possibility of wider what? You ask this question, what or who? In this case, what? Wider prevalence. An answer of that what, which I get from my verb or from my adjective, from my adjective, from my verb or from my preposition, that becomes my noun. In this case, prevalence is a noun. This word over here, okay, it is be form, to be family. We call it as to be family of verb. Of course, it's a verb, and it is in this case behaving as verb first form, completing modal verb could. So if there is a modal verb, if there is a main verb, then you have to answer in the very same manner. Now this one is a noun. How I know? Again, if you question the COVID-19 what? The COVID-19 pandemic. Answer to what again is a noun. Moving on to next slide. Answer to this one is the disease spread has been how uneven. This is adjective again because there are times when you say has been, have been, and then you talk about the condition in which the thing is existing or the person is in. So in this case, spread has been how. Spread is the word which is explained by this uneven word, okay, though they are not next to each other, and that's why it is an adjective. Um, this one, along with the number of cases, overworked. It looks like verb third form, but it is not used here as verb. It is used as adjective because this is helping me to understand what kind of healthcare professionals author is talking about. Okay, so we have professionals over here. It's noun. Healthcare, what kind of, what category of professionals? Healthcare professionals. And then you get to see this overworked. It is, okay, I'll make a star over here so that later on if you want to take a reference of it, it's a bad star anyways. So we see overworked here is verb third form, past participle form used as adjective. It's before noun, explaining us, telling us more about that noun. So that's why, that's how, and that's why it is adjective. This word mix is used as a noun over here. Mix is also used as a verb, but in this case, a pleasant what? A pleasant mix. at most. So we are saying this is not a pleasant mix of circumstances and utmost vigil must continue. So we use utmost, we talk about the extent of something, most important of something, use this adjective over here. This is used as main verb, cannot be, and after that cannot be sustained. Okay, now again, disrupt economic activities cannot be sustained. There is this action of sustaining I'm talking about, and that's how I know this is main verb for modal verb cannot, and this is in passive tone, and that's why cannot plus be plus verb third form. Moving on to the other one, I won't be marking prepositions because they are very easy to see, like in is preposition, of is preposition. I'll just go ahead and mark something else for you guys. Okay, interesting one. This word comes under 2-3 categories. Okay, so in this case, such as those in, it is a pronoun. In this case, it is a pronoun, because if it would have been adjective, I would have written those and then I would have written a noun after it. Those girls, those boys. So there will be a noun. In that case, I know this word is used as demonstrative adjective, but in this case, I don't get anything. It's simply that I was not having a noun, so I used a replacement, those. I'm not mentioning names. In that case, I know this is acting as a pronoun. Moving on to third slide, third part. Okay. Okay, this word yet acts as a conjunction, also a preposition. In this case, it is a preposition because it is helping me to connect with only one word. It is not yet visible. Okay, it is not yet in which state? Visible. There is not this condition where I have clause number 1 and then I have clause number 2 and then I am adding two of them, like they are ordinate subordinate clauses, and I have to combine and make a complete sentence. Because of that, I know this yet over here is now not falling under the category of conjunction, but it is used as a preposition over here. Moving on, moving on. Helpful measures are how, answer to how is adjective. Measures are helpful. So all these words ending with ful, not full, ful full, they are under the category of adjective. It is adjective. And since there is other word explaining my adjective, qualifying, modifying my adjective, this one becomes adverb. Again, as soon as I underline, you should be answering it wherever you are sitting, from wherever you are watching. Okay. For those infected, to not step out of home is a far superior measure. Okay. Now, how do I know this far? Because this far word far, is used as adverb and adjective both. Now, if I say far measure, measure is my noun, okay? A measure. Can I say a far measure? No. But when I say far superior, that is like going beyond that limit of being superior. So a far superior, stress is given on the word superior because we are using far. Far is there to give stress to superior. And that's how I know in this case it is used as an adverb, not an adjective. Adjective is superior. Any word explaining adjective is adverb. So this one over here becomes adverb. This one, wider and cheaper availability of testing. Now testing, the work of testing is not done, but this testing is used as gerund over here. Okay, ing form, verb in its fourth form. Some people call it as fifth form. Some people call it as v1 ing. It's present participle, but here it is fulfilling there was something that was missing. A noun should have fulfilled, but now it is fulfilling the duty of noun, you can say. So of what? Of testing. Ability of what? What answer of what is your noun? And since it ends in ing, we have a gerund over here. Okay. Mm. For those infected, do not step out. Okay. Okay, so we are saying for those, and what kind of those infected to not step out of home is. So my is my main or governing verb over here in this case. Now interesting, listen very carefully. For those, and this infected word is not my main verb. It is again verb in its third form, and it is used as adjective. I know it might be all merged over here, but I hope since I'm speaking, you will listen to me carefully. For those infected. Now when I say those, just now I told you here I don't have a noun after it. It is used as a pronoun. Adjectives, they do this work of qualifying and modifying nouns and pronouns both. So for those, let's say, let me replace this with a noun. Okay. For people, what kind of people? Infected to not step out of home. Now here, what kind of people I am talking about? This infected word is explaining people. In this case, I don't have word people, so I have word those, and because of that, it becomes adjective. It looks like verb third form but acts as adjective. So I hope that, for example, the sentence, it comes in your exam and you feel that, oh, we cannot use this in past tense, let's change it. You cannot change because it is not your main verb. Hence, no rule related to tense is applicable over here. And in that way, that's very important to understand right word, how it is used, and what's the role it is playing in your sentence. Asymptomatic. Okay, so this one, uh, these words usually ending with IC. Okay, easy early diagnosis of infections even when these infections are how asymptomatic. It is an adjective. So from the sentence I understand this asymptomatic is explaining, helping me to understand more about infections, which is noun, which is a noun word, and that's my adjective. Okay, let's continue. Okay. Just as where the data is freely available and allows for cropping, it allows for something cropping, practice readjustments, aggregated real-time data enables microplanning and localized behavior response. So here I don't get to see any other main verb acting because we just have this thing just as weather data is available. It allows, and it allows for this thing. Second thing is disaggregated real-time data. I understand this is not my main verb. It is a word explaining real-time data. It is again V3 used as adjective over here. It has no action. That is like there is a doer, then there is an action done on something. I don't get to see that kind of relationship. And because of that, I understand it is an adjective. I'll give you two more maybe and then we are done. Mm, counts, this word is used as a noun over here. Because I have do not match, that's my verbal part. Before that, even official death counts. What? Death what? Death counts. Not death, but death counts. I'm talking about this action over here, this figure over here, and because of this, I know it's a noun. And the last one for all of you. Normalcy, albeit a new one, that is, although a new one, could be reached faster. The word faster looks like adjective, but I'm talking about could be reached. Faster is the one explaining reached. Reached is verb, so in this case, it is your adverb. And yes, for those who don't know, we do have degrees. We do get degrees in adverbs also. So we have comparative degree in adjectives and in adverbs. Then we have superlative degree in adjectives and then in adverbs as well. How do I know? In this case, I will not have to use then anywhere. Na? Can you see? There is this THAN word. I see this faster is not modifying or qualifying any noun, but it is only helping me to understand, to have a deeper understanding of my verb. Because of this, could be reached faster. I know this is an adverb and I will treat it, I will use all my rules to check it, to change it as per adverbs should be behaving or as per rules applicable on adverbs. So yes guys, it was a pop-up quiz for all of you, and I hope that you will enjoy doing this exercise even more in coming days, because I'm gonna put more videos related to such kind of exercises, and there will be more like subject verb agreement and conjunctions, how there is a sentence framed and it is sharing a relationship with the other sentence. So all those things, it's just in my head as of now, but I'll try to make more videos related to that. You can work on your grammar skill, you can understand where you're going wrong, why even after doing grammar course for 4 times you are still making mistakes. You will get answers for all those questions. And yeah, thank you so much. I'll be seeing you soon. Take care all of you. Don't forget to like and share, also subscribe the channel if you have not.